Hi, everyone. Oh, good gosh. Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Reverend Lucy coming to you from High Banks Metro Park in Columbus, Ohio again. And today, as you can tell, the message is about the mask, wearing the mask. And gosh, I just had to get that off because it got really hot and it's difficult to hear myself talk through it. But at any rate, I want to talk about wearing the mask. I'm noticing people, some people are wearing a mask, some people aren't wearing a mask, some people are. What I'm reading and hearing from other people is that some people are feeling like they don't want to wear the mask. Some people want other people to wear a mask. There's all kinds of stuff across the board. I'm even seeing quite a bit of negativity towards people who don't feel the need or don't want to wear the mask. Particularly, I think that comes from people who are either elderly or have some kind of physical ailment, and they're concerned about their health and safety and well-being. And so I'm just hearing and reading a lot of messages across the board from people who feel one way or another, and it's pretty clear cut. And have just been pondering this new social politeness, or this new social measure or outward reflection of consideration for other people, and just kind of feeling it through. Actually, because in our gift shop at Spiritual Horizons, I had tailored. I have a person who does my tailoring, and she made me some lovely masks, and we're going to have that available for people in the gift shop at our center. And there was a very close friend of mine asking, well, why are we putting masks in the gift shop? Because I don't, they know that I don't personally feel very strongly about the mask. And so I've been pondering the question about the mask, and people are wearing them, not wearing them, wanting them, not want, like I say, it's across the board, and just, what does this say to me, and how is it coming across to me? And ultimately, when I look at this whole question about the mask, it comes down to a couple of things. And one of them is that I personally don't feel the need to wear one. We are 4 months or and change into this virus, and nobody that I've been around in close personal quarters has gotten ill. I've not gotten ill, although I did have a little something in January. So I may have had it and been through it. I don't know. But at either rate, I've been around people and they haven't gotten sick from being around me. So I'm fairly certain that I'm not a carrier, because they surely would have gotten sick by now. So I'm fairly certain I'm not passing anything along. Um, and that doesn't mean that I couldn't be around somebody and pick it up at any time. That's right. So I'm following these messages, but I don't feel very strongly about that I'm passing anything on to anybody, and I don't really feel a strong need to wear a mask. I do. I have one, and I wear it particularly when I go to the grocery store. I'm finding people have different levels of comfort with proximity, and so when I'm in the grocery store, I can be respectful of other people and just wear it and get through the grocery store as quickly as possible, and get out of there. Um, I don't find myself wearing the mask other places, and I don't really feel the need to do that. And so I don't either feel that it's being disrespectful of other people. I feel like I'm doing what works for me and what speaks to me. And so that's the other part of this message that I want to share with you, is this idea, and there were overtones of it in several videos ago. I forget how many ago, but this idea of not judging other people. And so I want to respect how other people are showing up in the world and expressing themselves and doing what they need to do to feel comfortable and safe and secure in the world. And so I feel safe and secure in the world, and I don't necessarily feel a need to be that firm with the wearing of the mask. And I'm aware that there are other people who do, who feel very strongly about that. And that's fine. And I'm glad that they're doing things to make themselves comfortable and feel secure. To me, it concerns me when I see people judging others. There's been a lot of name calling I've seen, judging others whether they're wearing a mask or not, and also insisting that other people wear a mask. And so, to me, that generates from where other people are coming from, and wanting other people to change their behavior based on what the people who insist on other people wearing the mask, insisting that other people do as you would do. And that doesn't really work. So I think it's more important to focus on what works for you, and then ensuring that you're honoring that. So a lot of times, for example, when I'm in the grocery store, I find people without a mask will come right up next to me, and they're looking at the tomatoes, and they're maybe a foot away from me. And so instead of saying something mean or harsh or sarcastic, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll back away 6 feet, and I'll wait patiently until they're done, and then give them a smile and maybe say thank you or have a nice day, and then go back to picking out my tomatoes at the grocery. And so I feel like I'm being honoring what works for me. That's just what works for me, and I'm following through on with my actions based on what works for me. And so across the board, I feel like that's more helpful for people. Instead of insisting on other people to do things your way, um, honoring yourself and what you need to feel comfortable and safe, and just following through on that. So if there are some people who are not wearing a mask and you're not comfortable with that, backing away. Or maybe they're not part of your life anymore. Maybe that's an important step that you want to take. But what is it for you? Um, Honoring you is what you have control over, what you have direct say so over. And so, how do you want to proceed regarding the mask, and feeling comfortable? And so, I feel like that's more helpful of a place to be in, and honoring that for yourself. So, that's where I stand on the mask issue. And so, just wanted to share that with you. Mask or no mask, I love you all. Bye for now.